back, guys. If you haven't seen us before, we are James and Chantel, and we take our home-built camper on trips around the UK. This week we beeline for Cornwall's south coast and then slowly make our way up north. We sample the local food, drink and beauty spots, but we ended up upsetting some locals.
Okay, no problem.
But our first stop on our tour was in the ancient market town of Marazion, down the south of Cornwall. This is our first stop here.
It's land that we've never been before.
And we are heading over to St Michael's Mount. It's an island connected by causeway to land, and there's boats. And because it's high tide, we're trying to book a boat now, last minute as usual. I hope we'll just turn up and just pay cash as well. We're just coming to the end of the season, so as you can see, the weather isn't brilliant, and there's not much people around, so hopefully we can get on one quickly. Walking to the boats, we got digressed. A little bit of artisan market.
That was cute though. I like that. I love stuff like that.
So there's three landing colours. We're heading to green because that's the only place you can see boats coming from.
To get to the checkpoint, they'll ask you to hand them over.
Which is choppy. I'll take a little harbour here. Should have bought a hat.
You'll be alright, man. It's only a boat.
I got my keys. Can you... What's the bus keys there? Can you put that in your bag or jacket pocket? Hello. Hey. Bad timing. Right, Chantal. Go for it. After getting off the 5-minute ferry, there's only one thing for us to go check out first. Especially when I was on the lookout for my first Cornish pasty of the trip. When in Rome, I'll try this one first. Yeah. That's just the first place you've been. Not bad. Yeah. After having our lunch, we headed up to the castle. But as you can tell, the weather wasn't great today.
So James just said the best thing about not bringing a coat is that I get to carry all of his things. Phone, keys.
Now the rain's coming.
And now the rain's coming in. What's the best thing about not having a coat, James?
When you buy a boat ticket, they sort of sell you have to buy a castle ticket as well. So
we thought it was a bit cheap, £2 on a person to come over. We're like, yeah, cool. Extra 15 quid please per person.
And if the tide was down, it'd literally be free.
Yeah, lovely. Be careful, steep and uneven. It's free.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, what are these? I've just been charged 30 quid for these steps. 30 quid.
30 quid for a workout.
Yeah.
About time we did a workout anyway.
Oh my god, I bet so many people slipped on these.
I haven't had any exercise for a while. Jesus.
After exploring the castle's grounds, we soon started to wander the centuries-old corridors. Velvet. Oh, that smell. Smell of old stuff.
It's not like a damp smell, it's like...
Wow. That's some engineering, that is. What an vantage point. Oh my god. What a view. Why whispering?
Castle. I don't know, I feel like I need to whisper in here.
There you go, Cornwall. Cornwall at its finest.
I didn't realise Cornwall was so big, if that makes sense.
Down
I
here,
thought
Monk's
Cornwall was
Bay.
like a town.
No. Yeah. Bus is down there somewhere. And we are going over there tonight. Penzance.
Thank you very much.
With a little reluctance to leave the island, and the causeway still swallowed up by the tide, we made our way back to the harbour. Thank you very much, cheers.
Thank you.
Alright, back to the mainland. Thank you, cheers. Luckily, we were supposed to go to Venice this weekend, and that didn't happen, so that's the closest we're going to get to a Venice canal trip. Right, don't take offence if you're Cornish, but to be honest, I thought when we was coming here, St Michael's Mount would be the sort of the wish version of Mont Saint Michel in France, but I was completely blown away. Really good day out. We could have spent longer on the island, but we've got to get back to Rip. We don't know where we're going tonight, what we're doing, where we're stopping.
That's the best part about it though.
Oh, I love it.
You don't have to go like bang, 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 bang.
That's the best part about van life. Some people hate it. They need to be knowing where they're going. But we love this part. So next stop is our Gallivant and Whip committee meeting. Where's the best? Where's the Gallivant and Whip Village Hall?
It's a pub, don't you?
Definitely the pub. Can a proper job, please, a pint of. There's a defibrillator there when you can't finish your pint.
Yeah, speak to yourself.
Stop the night up here. We sort of had a plan for the evening, but we both knew which direction we roughly wanted to go.
Take a photo. What, your phone?
So tempted to complete a double decker. So tempted. Yeah.
Yeah, happy.
She's only doing that for the camera. She wouldn't do that otherwise. Good boy, do. Yeah, he was allowed on the boat, mate, so you couldn't come over. No. Your first impressions of Cornwall?
Very seasidey, isn't it? Just what I expected those guys. No. Ah, okay, you can cut off. I thought we'd do something else then.
ANPR so far. Literally every car park we've seen has got ANPR. You can get around it if you're a little bit clever, but it's quite surprising. We'll go to Land's End tonight, get a cheesy photo with a sign, cliche, and then we're going to find a park up around there tonight. Go find some more ANPR. Hey boy, are you a nice one? Oh god. Blech. 28 minutes. We're going to go Google Maps or we're going to go Waze? Let's go Waze in case there's cameras. Travelling through Penzance town, there are plenty of tropical plants. After some research, we actually found it had the mildest climates in the UK. After arriving at Land's End, we were surprised only expecting to see a sign on the cliff. But in fact there was a bit of a complex.
Good. Bags for our son. Ready to go.
Photo cliche completed with the Land's End sign. I didn't realise it was a bit of a... Oh, that's windy. Oh, cool. Didn't realise it was a bit of like a Land's End experience here. Good place for the kids. In and out within 20 minutes.
That before.
Because it's free. First 20 minutes free here. We hit the road on the lookout for a small Cornish beach, and boy did we find one. So we've arrived at a place called Porthgwarra. It was a tight road coming down.
Why is this making me anxious?
What? So hope we don't meet anyone on the way back up. When you come down here, give this boy a little bit of a run. You Rip? Nice, look at that. Ah, stunning, eh? Oh, he's got his own winch. The gram, is it? You can have a photo in there. Are you not allowed in here? No.
Cool.
Please keep out of caves. Shock. Oh, so boring, isn't it?
No.
So boring. It's quite steep. It's like 45 degrees. Careful.
Oh,
Cave. There's a little path right through the cliffs. I don't know why he's got a pink one. I don't know why. Grip middle. Right down, good boy. Stay. Go! Whoa! Oh, here, oh my god, another one! He's serving!
He's not used to them,
No. So Chantal's had an idea. We passed a pub on the way down here. It's the last inn in England. Yeah, which makes sense because of Land's End. We're going to go in and we're going to ask if we can stay the night. We might have some food, have some drink, and see if we can stop overnight. Not confident, but if you don't ask, you don't get. The famous first and last. Not a good start. On the way in, there's a sign saying, sorry, no overnight parking allowed. So, have another committee meeting, shall we? So it turned out we couldn't stop at the first and last. We did ask, but she said jog on. She didn't say that. She said no, it's across the board. Doesn't matter if you're a customer or not. You're not stopping tonight. So went for a little drive around Seren. Is Seren it? Sennen. Sorry, Seren's a Welsh thing. We had a drive around Sennen and we found this little village called Treen. So there's a car park here, £10 a night, and as you can tell, tonight we're looking for a pub to go to just for a few beers and just get out the wind. Nice quaint Cornish little village. Typical us, we come to Cornwall, we have to wear hats. Woo, it's windy.
Huh?
Oh my god, I can smell the food, that's incredible. After squaring up our pitch and a 5-minute walk, date night commenced. It was at this point I realised I've always wanted to date a butcher. Come here, see this beard. They call it Edward. Edward? Is it Edward? Nope. Good morning from a very windy Cornwall. Last night was probably the worst night we've had in this bus. Not as if we slept.
Yeah.
I feel fine, I feel refreshed, but up here, as you can see, it is quite exposed. And the bus, well, I did wake up thinking the solar panels would be gone this morning. It was howling over the roof.
Yeah, it's the worst you've ever experienced weather-wise, isn't it?
Yeah.
But cool though.
You wake up, you feel yourself shaking in bed. It's probably one thing we learn next time, maybe if we do know there's a bad weather coming in, park with a shelter.
Yeah, not right on the corner overexposing ourselves.
Not over a cliff.
It was good though.
There we go.
Yeah.
You live and you learn. We've had a breakfast, had a porridge. Another day, another adventure. Porthcurno, yeah, Porthcurno. Because there's a museum there, which I'm going to find super fascinating. I'm not too sure about Chantal.
Yeah, I'll still go in now.
She'll come to get out the weather, but a museum of communication. Proper nerdy, that is. Because we're in electronics for a living, it is a bit interesting.
I'm expecting just wires to be everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know, I could be wrong.
big wires, small wires, some of the size of your head. Food last night was incredible. Oh my god, it was quite elevated price, but it was worth it. There was some good flavours going around. It seemed to be a place where a lot of celebrities frequent. Was it the Long Rock? The Long Rock. Sorry, the Logan Rock Inn. The publican was hearing us talk about it, and Anita, I think her name was. She then told us some stories about how Jethro used to sit in the corner and make the whole bar laugh. So that's him before he died. I was lucky to see him live actually in Tenby. Right, Porthcurno, 5 minutes away. After the first weekend door. So we hit the road, and literally 5 minutes round the corner was our first destination for the day. Guess what? AMPL.
They're hot on that.
Again, they're very hot on it.
Literally every car park is the same as
you can't get away with anything down here. This thing here, game changer. No, every morning Rip likes to jump on the back bed, then jump to the front seat, then jump to the back bed, and especially the campsite where you can see people outside, he gets super excited. He keeps on trying to wake us up. So now he has to see his face. He's not happy.
So if I got no sleep, God help me in the daytime, especially when you've got the kids with you, just you know, you want to be ready for the day, not sleep deprived because of this little pooch, isn't it, boy? Yeah?
Quite in the grand bunker there.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Cables, fibre optics. Ooh! You excited, Chantal?
Buzzing. I'm intrigued to know what it's about.
I hope there's a couple of interactive stuff here.
It's Amazon.
See the cables under the bar? Big rolls on.
Magnum lemon charm.
I got the dash dot dash dot.
No,
Why
dash dot dash dash.
You hungry?
Red bus.
Hey!
Well done.
Come in. We need one signal.
Let's go about this.
In the world. 14 cables landed here from...
No, I'm not going to lie. I found this place absolutely fascinating. To see how the Empire connected back in the day. All from this little beach in Porthcurno. That is pretty much Elon Musk of his day. So look at the ships. That's Porthcurno. He spent millions of his own pounds laying the first cables. Still sails back then. Oh, there's a chimney there, so it'd be coal powered. That is cool. Not so sure that Halford's battery is there, look, but we're locked. During the war, all the systems was pushed underground. This was the escape tunnel, just for that emergency.
Different colours, different wavelengths. There's a cable in there, isn't there? Hey, look, that's 3D printed.
It is. Well done. So, I remember them.
Yeah, Nokia's,
Yeah,
Sony Ericsson's,
that was just before my time. Remember the Ericsson?
Blackberry.
Is it Blackberry? Yeah, Blackberry. Remember Blackberry?
These ones. Chokey of Matilda.
What the hell's that?
You've never seen Matilda? The old Matilda?
Yeah.
Mrs. Trunchbull's Chokey. You're going in the Chokey.
Alright.
And it's got all these things hanging out the walls.
Nope.
Oh,
that was good. Yeah.
Hey, I've come out with a few facts then.
Yeah. At least we learned Chantal can send "I'm hungry" over Morse code today. Alright, as we're here, I'm going to pop up to the Minack Theatre.
Should we go in or just look at it?
Just got my nose and hope you see from out. Right, Ribby! It's just up the road apparently, so it'd be strange not to go there as we're here. We arrived at the car park and we were still 50-50 whether to visit the Minack Theatre, but glad we did. My god, look at this place. Looks like they're setting up for some sort of show. Got all the lights here, all the equipment. Like a Hollywood jobby. Don't film the car park attendants, they get mad.
Sorry, is somebody filming? She's not. What's she filming?
All right,
She
okay.
shouldn't be filming members of staff without asking permission. It's quite rude.
What a beautiful little gem this is. I was expecting like an indoor theatre. I don't know why. Obviously, we didn't do any research on it though, did we? So I don't know what I was expecting. But it generally feels like we're in Greece. Look at this view. Pleasantly surprised. I feel like we're abroad. Especially now the sun's come out, especially after all that rain today, this morning.
Rough morning.
So it's nice to actually experience it in your element. I'm so glad we came down here.
I know. This whole place was a work of the vision of one woman. Very impressive. She died just before she was 90. And then she's managed to pass the love and the passion on to 3 other people who actually carried on going. And now they actually hold shows here. Incredible. Even the pillars you see next to these walkways, all mixed concrete by herself. And then she would sculpt them with a screwdriver before they hardened. Fair play to her. I tip my hat.
Sexy boy.
Oh, little stretchy wedgies.
That was totally worth it.
Boy, sit.
Thoroughly impressed. Even though theatre is very la-di-da and very for the upper class. As you tell, we're not upper class. Right, let's have a look at the map. Actually, no signal here. No signal. Let's head up the sort of the west coast now. Maybe St Ives. St Ives, I think. Parking situation isn't brilliant. We're quite far out of town. So either we get the park and ride.
Known for a surfing thing over here, isn't it?
Cornwall, in general, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll walk it.
Well, if you can park and ride, I'll swap dog for park and
Let's do
ride.
it. Let's try it. Yeah. Oh, great stuff. And free. 2 adults then, please. Nice shirt, by the way. My kind of shirt. From one bus to another. You bus wankers?
Yeah. Proper.
Yeah, proper bus wankers. Right, first spot. Where are the spoons?
Let's get Rip on the beach first.
Yeah, okay. You got him? Yeah. Alright, Rip on the beach. And that, I think we should go the harbour way.
Whatever, I don't even know where we're going, babe.
The harbour front at St Ives is centred around a semicircular bay. Lined with golden sandy beaches, it was a place Rip could call heaven. We stopped to watch the wheel go by, but Rip was in the mood.
Oh, no. Please say hello, pal.
He didn't even buy him a drink first. After a quick committee meeting, on the lookout for another Cornish pasty. Oh, there's a shop there that says pasties. Behind the beach, narrow cobble streets wind through the town, providing a delightful mix of shops, pubs and art galleries. He's gagging. What on earth? I think he's there, silly.
I thought that it could never happen. Really hurt my pride.
Pastry is huge. Heavy as well. I don't think we're going to eat tonight. We took the park and ride back to the bus because it was all uphill. Thank you. I finally enjoy it. Look at the size on these. The weight on them. Right, I'm only going to do half an hour.
Oh, what? We're supposed to have half. Right, be careful, we're going.
James!
Come on, we're going.
I swear to God, if my passing goes off.
We've got 15 minutes to get out this campsite. Campsite? Car park. You have to aim a bit better. Squat.
The next park up was chosen by Chantal. I tasked her to find one for the evening.
So we decided to come off at St Agnes and we're down by, oh my god, Trevenant's Cove. I do apologise. Probably says no overnight camping, but it's £3.70 for 24 hours. Sold. And look at this view from our bed. So when you're van lifing, you've got to get rid of your rubbish. How can you say it? Little and often. That's what you need to do. Little and often. So you find a bin, use it straight away. Doesn't matter if you've got one bottle or something, get rid of it. If I read that correctly, it's technically free after 4 until 9 in the morning. Still, I'm gonna buy a ticket. £3.70. Of course. It's less than a pint.
We headed down to the cove and couldn't believe people were still swimming.
Salute, nutters.
Also found a beach bar.
That's for you.
We had a little moment on the cove and headed back to the bus. But on the way back, past an amazing traditional Cornish pub.
We're back at the bus. The pub we went to had a
90s night.
90s night, a ticketed event. Now normally we would go back. We would come back here, sort ginger peeps here out, and then go back and finish the night. But we had that pasty today, and we're struggling. We're struggling with the volume. We hope you enjoyed your little trip with us to Cornwall for the first few days.
No biting.
No biting, Ribby. From St Michael's Mount to Land's End, Porthgwarra, and then the Communication Museum and the Minack Theatre, which is probably so far the highlight of my trip.
Highlight of the trip, yeah.
So tomorrow we're heading north. Nothing's planned in stone at the minute.
Yeah, just take the days it comes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be tourist for the day.
Yeah. So join us next week for part 2 out of 2 of our Cornwall visit.
No, don't, James, because you're going to find too much.
Come on, it's bedtime. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.